Tim Francis from Profit Factory here. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. Today we're talking about our 80-20 question of the week, number 2. As you can see, it's here on the board. It says, what single habit could you personally start, stop, or change which would meaningfully improve your personal performance? I love the quote from Aristotle, and I quote, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit." I think there's an incredible volume of speakers and people and blogs and videos out there that will tell us how we should live. I should probably be waking up earlier, and I should probably be eating differently and exercising more, etc., etc., etc. This video and this question is not about everything that we should be doing out there. The reality is, of the 100% of habits that we quote unquote should have, there's really only 1 or 2 that are going to make a big difference in our respective lives. And what's a right fit for me is different than what's a right fit for you or the next person. So to me, it's about actually drilling down inside of ourselves with a great question like this to find out what is true for us. Should I be getting up earlier? Should I be sending 5 thank you cards per day? Should I be swearing less? Like, whatever it is, what is it? So a great tool that I encourage you to use when you're drilling down into yourself, into what is actually the habit that matters the most for you to start, stop, or change, is a tool called the 5 whys. It's very simple. All you do is, when you're asking what's going on, you ask why 5 times. Now, it might turn out that it's only 4 whys, or it might be 6 whys. The number is not consequential. It's just that you are digging deeper and deeper. And so for me, and I'm kind of embarrassed to admit this, but the habit that I could really work on the most, that would add the most to my business experience and improve my personal relationships and just make me feel better on a daily basis, is actually punctuality. And I feel like kind of bad and guilty telling you that, because you'd think, like, I'm in my 30s and I get paid hundreds of dollars an hour to consult to multi-million-dollar companies. Like, I should have this figured out by now. And that's part of why it just racks my brain. Like, I don't smoke. I don't really drink all that much. And so I have good habits, and yet I can't seem to figure out this one habit that's been plaguing me for most of my life. And I feel like a stupid little child for even being in this situation. Anyways, let's do the 5 whys to drill down on this a bit. So for me, why am I late? It's because I try to do too much at the last minute before I have to leave to go to the airport or go to a client's office. Okay, why do I try to do too much at the last minute? Well, that's because I'm just trying to do too much with my day, generally speaking, and I'm not exercising enough clear 80-20 thinking in the beginning to be clear about the 1 or 2 things that matter. And so then I get stuck doing 6 or 7 or 8 things and running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Okay, why am I not thinking more clearly throughout the day to just take care of the most important tasks? Well, that's because most days I feel pretty tired during the day. Why do I feel really tired during the day? Because I go to sleep too late. Why do I go to sleep too late? Because I start getting ready for bed too late. And why do I start getting ready for bed too late? Is because I stop working too late. In the past, I'd never actually stopped and timed myself to see how long I typically take to get ready for bed. I thought like 15-20 minutes. When I really am honest with myself and I take a look at my usual evening ritual, brushing my teeth and having a small snack and preparing for the next day, it usually ends up being actually about an hour and a half. So no wonder if I'm trying to go to sleep by 2:30 and I start getting ready for bed at 2:05, that it's 4 in the morning before I'm in bed, and thus I'm tired the next day, and the whole domino effect happens. So the habit that I'm working on is to stop work at midnight each night. By stopping work at midnight, the whole chain of dominoes will then be in my favor. So that for me is the one habit that, if changed, would dramatically improve my personal performance. Think about it. If I'm now on time and I'm relaxed going to the airport or being with clients, I get more respect, more referrals, more everything. And also my personal life, my friends and family will just But they always love me, but sometimes they don't like me, and often it's due to punctuality. If you find this kind of thinking useful, I would love to hear what your answer to this question is. What single habit could you personally start, stop, or change which would meaningfully improve your personal performance? And I'd love to know your answer to this question in the comments below. I do read all the comments. If you like this idea of 80-20 and having it actually get implemented in your business and in your life, consider joining us in our 80-20 challenge. Now, the 80-20 challenge is no extra charge to our members of Builders Club. And if you're interested in becoming a paying member of Builders Club, head on over to profitfactory.com/club. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Tim Francis. This is your 80-20 question of the week number 2. And I am cheering you on as you bring 80-20 into both your business and your personal life. Thank you.